Alright, today we're going to talk about terminal tackle for flathead catfish. So let's get into this. So if you guys are wondering what we store our tackle in, we store it in a waterproof Plano tackle box. Not a tackle box, but it's just a waterproof case. And you can see it just clicks here. It's really nice. So first we're going to start with our weights. Now we have no roll sinkers here, and these work great for fishing in current because they'll lay flat on the bottom and let the current roll right over them. And we use anywhere from 2 to 4 ounce no roll sinkers, and usually around 3 is the sweet spot for us. So up next we're going to talk to you guys about sinker bumps. Right here, these are 2 rubber sinker bumps, and if you guys don't know what sinker bumps do, they basically protect the knot on the swivel from the weight. And I'll show you guys an example towards the end of the video for our rigs. And then here we have plastic ones. These don't work great because they're kind of doing the same thing that the weight itself is doing, and it just defeats the purpose because it's basically just eating away at the knot of the swivel because it's not rubber and soft. Alright guys, so here is our hook box, and this is basically all circle hooks. We have some J hooks here, and our circle hooks range from 5/0 all the way up to 10/0 circle hooks. And we have Gamakatsu, Whisker Seeker Tackle, and Team Catfish circle hooks in here. Most of them are Gamakatsu though. I highly recommend those. And circle hooks work great for flathead catfish because there's a lower chance of them swallowing the hook, and there's also a chance that that fish can set the hook for you. You won't have to set the hook, and there's actually no setting the hook with circle hooks. You just got to kind of ease back your rod, and the hook will just dig into the side of the fish's mouth. And another up to the circle hooks is it's harder for them to get the hook out, because if it was a J hook, this point would just be straight up, and all you have to do is just slide it straight down like that. And since it's a circle hook, you'll have to like slide it and then push it out. Alright, so here is our rig. This is the Carolina rig. Most of you guys probably know that. And I'm going to explain it to you guys and why we have it set up this way. Right here, this is 65-pound braid. This is going to be our main line. And the reason we use braid is because you can get more on the spool because of its diameter. So you can get closer to 200 yards with more heavy line, unlike mono. And then we have our 3-ounce no roll sinker here, and our sinker bump to protect our knot. And the knot we have tied here is just a polymer knot. I'll tell you guys how to tie that in another video. And then we have our barrel swivel right here. And then we have our leader line, which is mono. This is 50-pound mono. And the reason we have mono for our leader line is because it has stretch, unlike braid. And when that fish strikes your bait, you're going to have the stretch of that mono absorb that hit because it can stretch, and you won't have to worry about anything breaking, because if it was just straight braid, it would be a little bit easier for that fish to break it because there's no stretch. And then also, since this is 65-pound braid and this is 50-pound mono, this is going to be stronger. So say if you get into a snag, you're less likely to lose your sinker and your sinker bump and your swivel. You're more than likely to just lose your hook, because this line's lighter and will more than likely just break off right here, and you'll come in with this. Alright, so that's the Carolina rig, and that's also the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys. So if this helped you guys, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more awesome catfish content.